Saint Faustina was born Helena Kowalska in the village of Glogowiec, west of Lodz, Poland, on August 25, 1905. She was the third of 10 children. When she was almost 20, she entered the congregation of the Sisters of Our Lady of Mercy, whose members devote themselves to the care and education of troubled young women. The following year, she received her religious habit and was given the name Sister Maria Faustina, to which she added of the Most Blessed Sacrament, as was permitted by her congregation's custom. In the 1930s, Sister Faustina received from the Lord a message of mercy that she was told to spread throughout the world. She was asked to become the apostle and secretary of God's mercy, a model of how to be merciful to others, and an instrument for reemphasizing God's plan of mercy for the world. The message of mercy that Sister Faustina received is now being spread throughout the world. She has been recognized by the Church as a saint, and her diary, Divine Mercy in My Soul, has become the handbook for the devotion to the Divine Mercy. She would not have been surprised, for she had been told that the message of God's mercy would spread through her writings for the great benefit of souls. Through Saint Faustina, Jesus also revealed special ways to live out the response to His mercy, one of which is the Chaplet of Divine Mercy, as both a novena and a prayer for the 3 o'clock hour, the hour of His death. In the diary of Saint Faustina, she recorded a number of promises which Jesus made to those devoted to His divine mercy. Here are a few of the most powerful of these promises, which have a special focus on praying the Chaplet of Divine Mercy. It is worth reading and listening to these promises a number of times to fully understand them.
Oh, what great graces I will grant to souls who say this chaplet. Write down these words, my daughter. Speak to the world about my mercy. Let all mankind recognize my unfathomable mercy. It is a sign for the end of times. After it will come the day of justice. While there is still time, let them have recourse to the fount of my mercy. Let them profit from the blood and water which gushed forth for them. Say unceasingly the chaplet that I have taught you. Whoever will recite it, they will receive great mercy at the hour of death. Priests will recommend it to sinners as their last hope of salvation. Even if they were a sinner most hardened, if he were to recite this chaplet only once, he would receive grace from my infinite mercy. It pleases me to grant everything souls ask of me by saying the chaplet. When 100 sinners say it, I will fill their souls with peace, and the hour of their death will be a happy one. Write this for the benefit of distressed souls. When a soul sees and recognizes the gravity of its sins, when the whole abyss of the misery into which it immersed itself is displayed before its eyes, let it not despair, but with trust let it throw itself into the arms of my mercy, as a child into the arms of its beloved mother. Tell them no soul that called upon my mercy has been disappointed or brought to shame. I delight particularly in a soul that has placed its trust in my goodness. Write that when they say this chaplet in the presence of the dying, I will stand between my Father and the dying person, not as the just judge, but as the Merciful Saviour. At the hour of their death, I defend every soul that will say this chaplet, as I do my own glory. When this chaplet is said by the bedside of a dying person, God's anger is placated and His unfathomable mercy envelopes the soul. I desire that His mercy flow out upon the whole world through your heart. Let no one who approaches you go away without that trust in my mercy, which I so ardently desire for souls. Pray as much as you can for the dying. By your entreaties, obtain for them trust in my mercy, because they have most need of trust and have it the least. My daughter, help me to save a certain dying sinner. Say the chaplet that I have taught you for him.
When I began to say the chaplet, I saw the man dying in the midst of terrible torment and struggle. His guardian angel was defending him, but he was, as it were, powerless against the enormity of the soul's misery. But while I was saying the chaplet, I saw Jesus, just as he is depicted in the image. The rays that issued from Jesus' heart enveloped the sick man, and the powers of darkness fled in panic. The sick man peacefully breathed his last.